What's up, everybody? Rothstein here, Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, a.k.a. Michael Snackson. Today's Friday, January 16th, 2025, or 2026, pardon me. Please like and subscribe to the video, leave comments, share the video. Okay, I won't hold you too long today, but today is it would be the 100th birthday of Martin Luther King. Wasn't he born in 1926? 25, might be 101. But yeah, we'll celebrate the holiday on Monday. Most people will be off for work. If you are able to be off work, everybody but the state of Arizona. Or I think they fixed that. I don't know. But I don't go to Arizona often. I think I've been there once, and that was at the airport. But at any rate, if you're off work Monday and you have the ability to be off, it says a lot about you. All right? But I digress. Let's just get into the action, because now I'm hearing that about 20 to 30 more people like this week have went down for the sports gambling. Like, what the fuck? What in the First of all, pardon me any noise you hear in the background. I'm at a place, I can't stop it. But I had to get this off my chest, because what the fuck? Like I said earlier in an earlier video about this, when those Chauncey Billups and them went down, the sports betting. Well, no, the NIL too, because these are all college guys. These weren't college guys this week. These weren't pro guys this week. These were college guys this week. Mafia members again. Matter of fact, one of them that went down this week was also involved in the game fix, the fixed poker shit with the NBA guys. Chauncey Billups and those guys. The guy from is that Rozier? Is that his name? I believe. Yeah. But at any rate, these guys, from what I understand, what they've done is they sought out athletes at smaller colleges and lower divisions, because that the guys in the big schools, they were not as amenable to bribes, because they make so much on the NIL. And, well, first things first, guys have been bribing college athletes, even pro, but definitely college, before the NIL. They were bribing athletes for the longest. That stuff has always been going on. So much to the point they made a movie about it, Blue Chips. With Shaq and Penny in it. Came out maybe 92, 93, 1992, 93, somewhere around there. 91. Go check it out, to talk about this very thing. And, well, see, there's two things with that. First of all, as an athlete, sports betting, that's just an extension of the action. That's just an extension of the action, because an extension of the competition. Because as an athlete, yeah, you're very competitive. You're a highly competitive person, especially if you're playing college and pro ball. You're extremely competitive. In sports betting, is nothing. You can always it makes you feel like you're involved in competition, because you're betting against the book. The sports book sets the number. They're saying they'll win by 7. You're like, no, they ain't gonna beat them by that much, or no, they're gonna smoke them by way more than 7. Things like that. Or yeah, this dude's gonna get a touchdown. He might even get 2 of them. This guy's gonna hit a home run. This guy's gonna get 30 points. All that is a part of the competition. But again, like I said, there's an old saying. There's 2 old sayings, several. You can't unring a bell, and you can't put toothpaste back in the tube. But with the NIL, shit, that's gonna be the first toothpaste put back in the tube. You guys are getting way too. This NIL money is just way too damn much, way too much. I mean, you got guys actually staying in college because they'll get more out of NIL in college than they would in their first year in the NFL or NBA or whatever. And it's like, that's bizarre, because that was the thing. That's why the NIL came out, because back in the day, guys were going pro so early, and they were going pro because, there was no money in college. They wasn't getting money. So they started going pro early, thinking like, yeah, I'll get money now instead of wasting a year playing free college. And it's just so, the what they call that, diseconomies of scale. It's just all flustered and effed up right now. Too much. We've overcorrected the skid. They tell you when you get your driver's license, if you're in a skid, don't overcorrect. Just drive with the skid. Steer with it. Don't overcorrect. Just steer with it. Instead of steering with it, we overcorrected it, and now it's like way out of hand. And trust me, NIL will be put back. I mean, the quarterback from the University of Cincinnati is getting $5 million. I live in Cincinnati. I don't know who this motherfucker is. Brandon Sorsey? I guess. I'm looking like, man, when I was growing up, these guys, like, because I'm going to be honest with you. I hate to be that old fuddy-duddy, but, like, these guys aren't even that good. These guys are getting NILs now. They're not even that good. And they're getting an NIL. I'm telling you, with the money they're getting, Reggie Bush, his NIL would have been insane. Leinert's NIL would have been insane. His quarterback, Matt Leinart. Those four linebackers they had on defense at USC. Cushing, Keith Rivers, Ray Maluga, and Clay Matthews Jr. Brian Cushing, and Clay Matthews Jr., they acquit themselves well in the NFL. Maluga and Keith Rivers both played for the Bengals. That was the joke locally around here. USC had 4 linebackers. We wouldn't drafted the worst 2. But at any rate, all those guys would have had at least a healthy NIL. Matthews might have had a, insane one. But it would have been healthy. I'm just thinking of all the college players, all the sports. Christian Laettner, Tim Tebow, Patrick Ewing, these all-time college players. Whoo, their NILs would have been insane. Rocket Ishmael, just on the name. Rocket Ishmael, everybody knew who dude was. Notre Dame, Raghib Ishmael, he played in the NFL, the Cowboys, and maybe somebody, the Raiders. Rocket Ishmael, he would have had an insane NIL. But yeah, these guys they're getting way too much, and then the ones who ain't getting it, they're sports betting. That's shitty. That's pretty shitty. Stop. You're fucking it up for everybody else, sports betting, because you're involved in the game. You're too close to the games. You're fucking it up for everybody else. I don't think they're gonna stop sports betting. It's going to make it so that the college players, you can't do it. And if, what they could do with the pros is say, if you get arrested for it, you ain't getting paid. The union has to agree to it, of course. But, if you get arrested for it, you're not getting paid during the time you're out. And you're suspended indefinitely until the process is over and they've cleared you. And but until then, you ain't getting paid. And the only way you'll get paid back is if you're, totally acquitted. But yeah, man, I need these college athletes to calm their ass down. Like when they were trying to give you all the thing was, it was just trying to give you a couple dollars so that, you ain't got to go do nothing crazy, leave, $10,000 a year or $10,000 for your season, something like that. It was trying to give you some walk-around money. They was just trying to give you a little walk-around money. But no, they giving y'all life-changing money, $5 million a year in the NIL. They giving y'all, money to the point where it's like, I might not even want to go pro. I can stay in college till I'm 25, knock off a bunch of badass 19-year-olds, driving hot whips, and I get free room and board till I'm 25. Shit. You tell me, man. Has it just gone out? Is it just too far gone? There's nothing we can do about it, or do we need to rein it back in? You tell me. All right. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave comments. We'll have action for tomorrow's playoffs, Saturday's playoffs, Sunday's playoff, and Monday's national title game. All right. So there you have it. Please like and subscribe. Let's be this, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll have more action for you. Until then, everybody be safe. Peace.